Have you ever wished you could hand your keyboard to a robot and watch it whip up fresh copy, sharp designs, even full conversations in a matter of seconds? Generative AI makes that daydream more reality than science fiction. Used wisely, it speeds up creative work, lightens repetitive tasks, and frees teams to focus on big ideas instead of busy work. I'm Sissy with Jotform, and in this video we will explore 5 standout generative AI tools that can supercharge your workflow right now. You'll hear what they do, why they shine, and where they still need a human hand before you hit publish. Let's jump right in. First, while these tools can work at lightning speed, they still need ethical oversight and a final review from real people to keep the quality bar high. Used at the right moments, like brainstorming, rough layouts, or filling capability gaps, they still help businesses of every size work faster and hit goals sooner. Some companies have doubled their output simply by letting AI create the first draft before humans step in to refine. Many of these capabilities come packaged inside autonomous AI agents that can take initiative, respond to prompts, and tackle routine tasks with minimal supervision. Broadly speaking, today's generative tools fall into 5 buckets. First is text generation, the engines behind blog outlines, article briefs, video scripts, and white papers that no one wants to draft from scratch. Next comes image generation, where a typed prompt becomes a billboard-ready illustration or a social graphic in seconds. Then there's audio and music generation, perfect for cranking out voiceovers or an original jingle without dipping into pricey stock libraries. Fourth is video generation, which assembles clips or edits footage from a script so marketers can keep up with the endless appetite for video. Finally, code generation lends a helping hand to busy developers, finishing a tricky function or even creating an entire app interface. Knowing which bucket your project lives in is the first step to picking the right tool. Once you know the category, I always recommend a quick 4-point check before committing. Start by defining the exact job you need done. Maybe it's churning out social captions. Maybe it's answering customer questions inside a form. Next, try the tool and judge the quality of its output, the speed of its responses, and the amount of human cleanup it still requires. Third, think ahead to see whether the platform can grow with you, because nothing derails momentum faster than outgrowing a new purchase after a single quarter. And finally, dig into privacy and data security, asking who holds your data, how it's stored, and what safeguards are in place. With those boxes ticked, you're ready to dive into specific solutions. First up are Jotform AI Agents, which turn a plain old web form into an informative assistant that guides visitors through questions in real time. You choose your starting point, whether that's a blank canvas, a template, or a clone of a form you already love. Then you feed the agent your documents or live URLs so it can learn the details it needs to answer customer questions accurately. Inside the agent builder, you tweak the tone, pick its color palette, and decide exactly which answers it can give. On launch day, your data collection feels less like a survey and more like a conversation, which keeps users engaged and reduces drop-off. With more than 7,000 templates spanning healthcare, customer service, and marketing, it's easy to adapt one to your niche. Just remember, the agent can only reflect the quality of the material it's trained on, and it still performs best on straightforward, repeatable questions. Next is Jasper, a powerhouse for marketing teams that need polished copy at scale. Feed it samples of your brand voice, add a quick brief, and watch it draft blog posts, social captions, even email sequences that sound like they came from the same writer. Jasper's secret sauce is how it accurately mimics style. Subtle choices in vocabulary and rhythm carry through every piece it produces. The interface walks you through over 50 templates, so you can select product description or thought leadership outline and skip the blank page jitters entirely. On the upside, teams report that the text often lands close to final draft quality, which frees writers to focus on strategy and storytelling. The flip side is that AI can still invent facts or miss nuance, so every draft deserves a quick human fact check and tone review before it goes live. Third on our list is ChatGPT, the conversational workhorse many teams reach for when they need an idea sparked or a first draft in minutes. Start a chat, describe your goal, and the model responds with paragraphs that read naturally and flow logically. It remembers the context of your earlier prompts, so you can refine tone or ask follow-up questions without starting from scratch. Beyond writing, it doubles as a search partner, summarizing articles or suggesting headlines while you brainstorm. Users praise how well it adapts to brand voice once you've given it a few examples, and it rarely trips over basic grammar. Still, it can draw from outdated or partial information, so treat its answers as a knowledgeable intern rather than a final authority and verify any hard facts. Copy.ai comes next, and its superpower is getting you off the starting blocks when writer's block strikes. Open the dashboard, pick from more than 90 templates, and tell the tool what you're promoting, who you're talking to, and which tone you prefer. Seconds later, you have alternate versions of a blog intro, a LinkedIn hook, or a pay-per-click headline ready to compare. It's also surprisingly good at adjusting for brand voice. Add a short sample of your own copy, and the AI will echo that style across future drafts. Marketers love the time saved, especially when juggling multiple channels with lean teams. The caution here is that the model can repeat ideas or wander into generic language if you lean on it too heavily, so keep your editor's hat on to add specifics and color where needed. Rounding out our list is DALL 3, the image generator that turns plain text instructions into vivid illustrations and graphics. I like to access it through ChatGPT because the conversation-style workflow lets me refine each draft by simply describing what to change. Ask for a retro poster of a rocket-powered coffee cup, then circle the tagline in the preview and type new wording, and the tool redraws just that area. It handles multi-element prompts with impressive accuracy, including wrapping text neatly into the design. Marketers swear by it for quick social graphics or concept art that would otherwise eat hours of design time. The limitations to note are fixed aspect ratios and a tendency to look less photorealistic than traditional photography, so choose it when illustration fits your brand vibe. Also remember, any AI image only sings if your prompt is clear and detailed. That wraps up our quick tour of how generative AI can brainstorm, draft, chat, and illustrate alongside you. I'm Sissy with Jotform, and I hope these ideas spark your next big project. If you found this helpful, tap subscribe so you never miss a tip. See you in the next video.